Delivery drivers of Reddit, what are some standout moments?
Walked into a giant skyscraper in central London to deliver a parcel for a guy named Thomas. At reception, I'm told he will be in his office, so I walk in and find him dancing by himself in the corner with no music or AirPods or anything. Has facing the corner, just doing the Carlton, so he had no idea I was just standing and watching. I leave the room and just try to reevaluate what I just witnessed. When I walk back in, he is standing behind a table acting like nothing just happened. So I hand him my parcel and he just thanks me and signs for it. I have never got a delivery from Thomas to this day.
Delivering booze. I walked into a VF American Legion type place at 1 o'clock on a weekday afternoon. 4 old dudes sitting at the bar. Hardcore P-time zone on the big screen in front of them. Bartender offered us a beer.
Pre-cell phone and GPS days, I was delivering carpets to an unfamiliar town. We got high to start the trip, lost the directions, but knew the address. We were so lost. We drove until we saw some people in a yard and stopped to ask directions. Before we said anything, they said, "Oh, you're here." We somehow found the right house. We dropped off the carpets, no complaints the next day. It must have been the right place.
One time, I delivered to this house super far away, like right on the edge of our delivery boundary. Due to the distance, it was my discretion if I wanted to deliver it or not, but I chose to. I take the order and hop in my car and take the delivery. Upon arrival, the customer noticed that one of the items are missing. Shit, that's my bad. They decide they still want it now, so I hop in my car, drive all the way back to the store, cook and get the order completed, and then take it back to the customer's house. Give the item to the customer and turn around to leave. I knew they weren't going to be tipping me. Plot twist, I get back to my car, which is running in their driveway, and for the first and only time ever, my car door is locked, with the keys and my phone inside. I had to use the customer's phone to call a company to pop my lock. Not only did I waste 42 miles of round-trip gas, plus whatever was wasted for the 2 hours the car was running while in the driveway, but I didn't get tipped, and I paid $150 for some dude to put a balloon into my door and pop it open. Now I never leave a car running without having a window open enough for me to get back into the car.
I worked Uber Eats for about a year or two until I got other work, but the more interesting encounter was when I was a customer. I've heard of Uber drivers abusing the system, but this guy took it to a whole other level. So I tend to get drunk many nights, so the odd time when it's super late and I'm hungry as hell, I'll order late night fast food. This time, I'm pretty sure the driver got to the door before I did, so the order was sitting there ready to go. Great, right? Except a few days later, I go to the app to find out my account is suspended. I realize they've sent me a few emails claiming there is an investigation going on with my account. I run off the floor at work to deal with this. The guy on the other end questions me before revealing bits of information they're allowed to. So the driver claimed that I screamed in his face and slapped him so hard his glasses flew off his head and broke. All of which is news to me. I am very non-violent. Even when I had friends that deserved nothing more than a merciless beatdown, I've never done it. So I stress this, and eventually the guy reinstates my account. Just so weird, what would possibly compel someone to try to report that?
A little dark, but I once delivered a pizza to an apartment where the lady was terrified on every movement I made, thought it odd but brushed it off as I just wanted to complete the delivery. Turns out I forgot one of the items, just our red pepper packets that we had, but when she opened the door again she looked like I just saved her life, and I mean like an abused woman who wishes to get rid of any chance to anger her abuser, and that's when I saw him and it all made sense. She was terrified of the man sitting on the couch. It was one of those moments you know something is wrong but can't do anything helpful. Was dropping off a package at a very nice retirement community. The setting was gorgeous and everyone seemed very pleasant. However, I noticed that there was a blacked out minivan with the trunk open, with no back seats but with metal slats. I'm pretty sure it was a funeral home's vehicle. I just kept to myself and proceeded with my package delivery. I dropped off the package at, I think, the 6th floor. I then enter the elevator and make my way down to the last floor where my truck was parked. Right when the elevator door opens, there lay a dead body on a gurney laying in a half-zipped-up bag. It caught me completely off guard. As the funeral worker was zipping up the bag, He looked up and greeted me with a huge smile asking me, "Hey man. Good afternoon, how are you?" I just took my eyes off the body miles back and said, am great. How are you?" He then goes, "Just another day at the office, me, I can see that. I have plenty other delivery stories."
If you have a similar memory, don't forget to comment and subscribe to the channel.